Slow-moving.
What?
Inattentive.
What?
Dull.
What?
Shows a lack of motivation.
What?
Constantly snacking.
It's funny because he's fat.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Are you ready?
No way.
We landed on the moon! Are you kidding me?
Homie, no function beer well without.
Christie kicks it high and short. Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's got
40,
something.
50.
He's got it.
40.
He's got it.
20. 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled a miracle.
Veganism is the sad result of a morally corrupt mind. Reconsider your life.
How did that guy know where to find you?
I assume he saw my name and address at the bottom of the letter I nailed to his door.
You signed your real name?
Of course I did. What's gonna happen? A vegan is gonna physically attack me? They are basically made of glass.
Gangsters, what's up, guys? Are you ready?
Woohoo! You want to see a backhand toe?
Everybody on? Good. Great. Grand. Wonderful.
Good evening and welcome to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. My name is Steve O, alongside Mr. Gabry.
Hi.
And Kaner. How you doing?
Glad to be here. I'm doing great.
I'm glad we can all be here today. We're hanging out at Lazy Jack's, getting ready for another fantastic episode. A lot to talk about, from LeBron James faking that he's quitting social media.
Yeah, okay.
To things that have motivated us the way that Kirk Cousins is motivated from high school. Mm-hmm. We've got our NHL recap that's still going on, and we are completely screwed on that.
Well,
like I have not cared since the first round. For that.
Go Shocks!
Yeah, we got a couple of challenges that we want people to participate in, and much more. It's the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. Let's kick things off. Woo.
All right. Well, let's see. Do you want to start out with? Let's start out with the Beer Belly Sports Podcast NHL bracket.
There we go. Kaner with that recap. Let's go.
The NHL bracket challenge. Yeah, we'll look right at. Should we do straight up the actual NHL, or should we go straight into the challenge?
Let's go through the NHL because that'd be
I think we
fun.
should.
I've got some takes.
Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, very big night last night with 2 Game 7s. We had Pittsburgh Penguins and the Washington Capitals.
Yeah, and
in a heroic Game 7.
The Caps just got destroyed.
It was, the Washington Capitals. They're just a team that's stained by the history of underwhelming performances in elimination playoff games.
Dude,
they truly are.
They really just suck.
Yeah, well,
like when it comes to crunch time, they are the worst team in the NHL.
Yeah, you think Minnesota's bad losing it, but Washington's been
right.
Worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they. I was not impressed. And I saw a quote today. I think it was on Twitter or something. So you know it's real.
Yep.
And they were saying that
I believe everything on the internet.
As you should.
They said that the locker room was quite frustrated, more angry because they could have put more out there. And as opposed to the year before when they were sad, they said they were sad last year, and this year they were angry.
It's like they're going through the stages of grief. Yeah. Next year they'll be in denial.
We won that game.
The year after they'll accept the fact that they just lose all the time in Game 7s.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then in 3 years they'll finally get over it.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
So
but I don't know. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I guess book it now. 2020 Washington Capitals year.
Mm-hmm.
Against Minnesota.
But did Sidney Crosby play last night?
Crosby played. He had I think he had the first assist on the first goal.
Okay.
So it was.
You tell me this as a former hockey player.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a concussion?
I think Yes, I have.
That is the
think.
That is the
like,
quintessential answer to every any college athlete. Hey, have you ever had concussions? Well, I'm not really sure how many, but
a couple bell ringers. You know? And
Anyways.
no, I've had like one that's been like documented, and then there has to be more.
Yeah.
But,
right.
Yeah.
Been down that road, man.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's kind of like being drunk and high, but like the bad parts of both of those things.
The coming crashing
Actually,
down part.
I have a story from one time when I did get a concussion.
Okay.
I was playing in, I think it was a Sioux City like invitational thing before the USHL got started, and the puck like went up in the air, and I was looking up and going to grab it, and some guy like ran right into me, and I had no idea he was coming.
Yeah.
And so I dropped to the ice. I was all woozy, a little not feeling too hot, and then I go to the bench, and I'm like, where am I right now? And the trainer comes up to me and he says, "Yeah, Mitch, I don't think you can go." And you know how when you get concussions, it like messes with your emotions a little bit?
Yeah.
He told me that, and I just lost my shit. I was like, "No!" And I just like punched the glass as hard as I could in this little tiny rink. So it was like dead quiet, and they just hear me freaking out on the bench like a psycho. Smash the glass. No,
I'm on this man.
And then obviously as I recovered, I was thinking back. I was like, "Why the hell was like it was an exhibition? It wasn't even like an important game." It was just like, it was not good.
One of the first concussions I ever had came in the last game of my 2009 season, and we were playing at Crookston, and our quarterback threw an interception over the middle, so me being the super aggressive, I'm going to go get this guy, I start running downfield, and the safety that I had pancaked like 3 times earlier in the game decided that was his time to get me back, so he hit me right in the back of the head with like a spear and just took me out. And I was like, okay. And I got back up and started running towards the other sideline. And the ref was like, "Hey, man, you guys are over here." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I knew that." And then no, not really. Don't really remember the rest of the game. But at the end of it, I looked at the scoreboard, and I thought we were at home. And I was like, what the hell happened? We lost 45-7. We are the worst team ever. And I just, I had a brace on my hand, and I, spiked it at midfield, and I just, flipped off all my teammates. I was pissed. I get back to the locker room. I'm like, why the hell are you guys cheering? We just got our asses kicked. And this guy's holding the traveling trophy for us, the hubcap, and he goes, "What are you talking about? We just killed them." And I was like, "Yeah, man, whatever."
I feel like I should ask Cameron about that, like a second opinion.
Oh, dude, you should. Cam, he got lit up that year at Minot. The year before in Minot, and this is the funniest concussion thing I think ever. So they sent Cam out. He was playing slot, and they put him out as for a wide receiver screen.
Yep.
The quarterback threw it an inch too high, which for Cam is 3 feet.
He's not very tall.
He's 3'6", and he catches it, and the safety runs up and just levels him, and walks over him and just "Welcome to college, bitch." Dude, you play NAIA, chill out.
Relax.
Yeah. And Cam they had to take him out on a stretcher. The ambulance came out on the field, and that was this guy was just celebrating that he lit him up.
So. Welcome to college, bitch.
Yep. I want to snap him right now.
There we go.
Concussion
stories with Kaner and Steve.
Good times.
I think that could be a recurring.
That could be.
Except our stories might be limited because we don't remember them all.
Right.
You're right.
Okay, moving on.
Anyways, back to the NHL.
Yeah. Okay, back to Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Derailed.
Wow. God.
Crosby got lit up. He got concussed, supposedly.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the Niskanen play.
Yeah. And then he came back. He missed one game.
He sat out game 4, came back game 5. Nothing was wrong. And actually, in game 5, I think it was either game 5 or game 6. He had this crazy wipeout where he got tangled up with the goaltender, went flying into the boards, head first at the bottom of the boards, and he was not taken out of the game. And of course, the NHL has concussion protocol where they'll take you out if they think you have a concussion. They have to take you out.
Right.
But from what I've heard, in that situation, they could not take him out because you could only take him out if he collides with a player or the ice. The boards don't count as far as the protocol rules.
Wow.
So,
dang.
So, yeah, he was fine as long as he doesn't hit ice or player.
Okay, well, let's... that's so funny.
Yeah, that's...
Like, all these rules are coming out with player safety, and the only thing that
about that.
Like, oh yeah, the boards are also solid objects that people come crashing into.
They
Maybe
sting a bit.
But you know what? You can't get a concussion running into the boards. You know, your shoulder would hit first.
They got some give, right?
Right?
Yeah. Well,
He's got a visor on. He'll be fine.
Yeah, so that was a little suspect. But he seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah, the Pens win that series.
They won that series.
And the Caps, bye-bye.
Caps are done.
Boo, that sucks for me.
Same.
So,
yeah. Okay, we'll keep going here. We got last night as another Game 7, we had Anaheim and the Edmonton Oilers in a great Game 7, and Anaheim took that one 2-1.
All right.
And I'd say in both of those games last night, it was experience over. Well, in Edmonton's case, youth, because they're a pretty young team.
They are going to be so dangerous next year, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so obviously there's more hope for the Edmonton Oilers as opposed to the Washington Capitals, just because Washington's been there time after time, just could not get it done. Edmonton, first time there in 10 or so years, and there's hope.
There's hope.
Yeah.
But we had another team from the Ottawa Senators.
Yep, we have Ottawa Senators. They moved on to the conference finals,
and I think when the Senators won that series, that was the greatest fan reaction I've ever seen in my life. So, whenever teams win in the playoffs or the finals, their team fans always go out and riot in the streets or something, and everyone's like, "Look at these stupid sports fans destroying the town. They just won a championship." And the Ottawa fans. It was a video, and the light turned green, and the road just got covered in Senators fans. Everyone's going nuts, and then it turns yellow, and it starts
all right, guys, clear the streets.
People start clearing the streets, and then it's like a red light, and the street is completely cleared, and everyone's like, okay, yeah, good game, eh?
Great game.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, we'll see you next series, eh?
That's Canadianity at its finest.
It was the most polite rioting I've ever seen in my life. So I think if I can choose a team to cheer for the rest of the playoffs, it's gonna be Ottawa.
You're going for Ottawa, okay.
Yeah, just because I want their fans to just rip up their town, one green light at a time.
That's the nation's capital right there.
It is.
So
I took Canadian politics.
There
I knew
you go.
that.
Nice.
It's Toronto.
That's what we all say, but we'll give it to Ottawa for this one.
Have you ever seen Canadian Bacon, the movie?
No.
Yes.
Hilarious.
I'm the one Canadian here has not seen this
You
movie.
should.
And it's made by a bunch of Americans.
Oh, well, that's probably why.
Well, John Canyon's from Canada.
Is he? I thought he was from Chicago.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But my favorite part of that movie is when they're driving through singing "Born in the USA." And that's the only words they know of the song. But they wrote all this anti-Canadian van, trash talk on their van, and they get pulled over, and the cop is like, "We're in Canada, so you need to write all of that vulgarity in French as well."
pea soup eaters.
This is good times.
It was Dan Aykroyd.
Why not, eh?
Yeah, there we go.
Why not?
Hey, guys.
Why not, eh?
Hey, come on.
Yeah, so I guess we got another team left. That's the Nashville Predators.
Boo.
I'm cheering for
they
them,
beat
too.
the St. Louis Blues 4-2. So we got Nashville going against Anaheim, Ottawa against the Pens. I'm going to predict and say Nashville is moving on against the Pens in the final. That's
I don't know about that. I think we should probably just go with hashtag face on Ottawa.
Come on, let's go Ottawa.
As a Leaf fan, I can't.
Well, I am also a Leaf fan, but
True.
I feel like I'm
Yes,
more of a
you
Canada
are.
fan today than I am a Leaf fan.
No, you're more of a implant of.
I'm more of a reactionary fan. You know what? I'm
sense.
just going to hop on any bandwagon I can.
Bandwagoner.
So let's go Sens.
So
Okay, you're going
whatever
Sens.
team goes.
Sens versus
Might have
Sens.
to retract your Leaf fan status for a while.
For a week. Give me a break.
Okay, we'll continue on with our actual bracket challenge here.
All right.
By the way,
first place we have Matt Geffrey. Woohoo! Yeah, you can explain it here.
Yeah, I can explain it. I'm in first place. I got 109 points.
A million times boo.
I don't care. For the possible 109. Rachel's in second with boo. I knew that was coming. Rachel has 65 points with 115 total possible. Mitch has 53 total points and 53 total possible, so he's pretty much done.
Good effort.
Yeah. Hashtag faith. Steve-O, 49 points out of a total of 49 possible points.
Nice.
You done.
I forgot that I filled that out.
Ben, is it Prosser?
Potter.
Potter, okay.
Yes.
46 points out of 46 total possible points. And then Phil, our wonderful voiceover guy, 43 points coming in last for a total possible of 43. So
there we go.
I just want to say I'm proud of myself for not getting last place.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, for that... Nice.
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah,
if you miss, at least you'll land on the moon.
I've made mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
Flying endlessly through the eternal void.
By the way, I found out who's the Mac whatever in the first round draft.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Mike Eck.
Oh, nice.
M. Eck. Got it.
I
saw him at
not the brightest bulbs here.
We're kind of dumb.
Did you hear our concussion stories earlier? Don't worry, we've got more.
Soup for brains.
I got a concussion story, but I don't know if I want to tell you because it's super embarrassing.
Well, now you have
Did you
to.
poop yourself?
Did you shit yourself?
No.
Did you pee yourself?
No. I was
young.
young.
Well, then it's not that embarrassing.
I'm coming, baby.
That's what happened.
Was that what was going on? You were banging and just hit too hard?
Off the headboard. Whack.
Headboard. How did I get here?
Good story about that. That's a different story for a different day.
Yeah, let's not talk about
Let's not talk that one. My concussion story is super not funny, but will be funny to you guys.
Okay.
Because it happens to be me. I'm going to admit this. I don't want to admit this. We were young. Let's say 9, 10, something like that. Maybe 11.
Okay.
And I got tied up to one of those green electrical boxes. In South Dakota. We make our own fun.
You got tied to an electrical box?
Yeah. And then...
they pulled down your pants.
And did nothing to me.
And then you shit yourself.
No.
And then you shit so hard you got to get
No. Anyways, I MacGyvered my way out of it, and I picked up a metal bat, and I learned physics that day. Metal bat versus a tire does not end well.
No.
Papa!
Oh, you totally gave yourself a concussion.
And that's why I didn't really want to admit.
To be honest, that is the most Geffrey way of getting a concussion.
It makes sense. I'm not very smart.
All right. Well, there's our NHL playoff recap.
Yes, and it's looking good for Rachel.
Well, Rachel still has a chance. I'm done. I can't go anywhere. Rachel needs to...
Yeah. So it's up. Yeah, she's basically sitting on Nashville. So
hashtag faith.
Yes, faith.
All right. That's all I got for this one. Anything else? We can move on. We'll go to break and we can move on.
Yeah, let's take it.
Yeah, take a break and come back. We'll talk about LeBron James going 0 Black 30, but more like 0 Black 23 on social media. We'll see how long that lasts and things that will motivate us from high school. It's all coming up in the Beer Belly Sports Podcast.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for chicken.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for a feast. Eat a 90-piece bucket, you can tell.
He's been to Clucking Bell. The chicken is a bird with a tiny brain.
So we assume he doesn't feel any pain. We shrink their heads and we breed them fast. 6 wings, 40 breasts, and then they're gassed.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're psychotic crazies.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, factory farming's insane.
We denied it all before a stock price fell. Come down to Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell. If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
And welcome back to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. We are talking about LeBron James, and what's up?
Should we give a shout out?
A shout out to where we're at?
Yes.
We are hanging out at Lazy Jacks this evening. What'd you have to eat over there, bud?
I had a spicy grilled chicken sandwich, and it was delicious.
Yeah, and Geoffrey, what'd you have?
I had some wings and some poppers like always.
Nice, and I had a BLT today, drinking some Miller High Life, and all the tap beer. What's your drink of choice? Something cranberry?
Apple Crown Cranberry.
Okay.
Have you tried it yet?
No. I'm good. You know, I can't. I don't want to touch the hard liquor. As soon as I do,
Crazy Steve comes out.
Weird Steve-O shows up then.
Articles of clothing come off.
That's unfortunately true. But that's why we're hanging out at Lazy Jacks. If you guys are coming up, do some fishing and walleye openers this weekend. It's a good place to warm up or cool off throughout the summertime. Cold beer, really good stuff to eat. Man, oh man, I had a BLT.
Yeah, it looks like you were.
It was good.
You didn't even finish that.
Well, I'm eating it.
He's in the middle of talking.
It's so tasty that I don't want to eat it all right away. You know,
Steve is also our anchor of this podcast / show, whatever we are.
Yes.
And
what's that make me? The sail?
No, you.
What are we all ship parts?
Yeah, that's what I thought we
You're
were
like the
getting
bow. You steer where we're going.
Oh, nice. I don't know very many ship terms.
I was trying to think of stuff and it wasn't working. No, Steve is the anchor. I'm like the producer. You are the pretty face.
Oh yeah, you're a face.
Yeah,
every team,
I'm the pretty boy.
Every team needs the pretty boy, and that happens to be you.
Oh, congratulations! Great. The one that's probably the most married out of all of us.
He is married, so.
Oh, you're not?
Wrong button, babe. Sorry.
And we just learned something new about Mitch today.
And by the way, Mitch is running the board, not me.
Yeah, so don't expect anything great, guys.
Anyways, we are on Facebook. We are on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
We are all on SoundCloud. That's where we've been posting our stuff mostly. And we're also on YouTube.
Yeah, well, our NFL draft show is for sure.
Yeah. So check us all out on all those. And speaking of social media, there's a great segue.
There we go.
Perfect.
LeBron James.
LeBron Brown.
Who? Don't you know who LeBron James is?
LeBron?
Yes.
Isn't he an actor?
Yep.
Yeah, he was an actor once.
He's going to be in Space Jam 2.
And Trainwreck, too, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
yeah. He was pretty good, I thought he was.
Really? I didn't watch that show.
Oh, no?
Steve was like, what the hell are you talking about?
I saw that. John Cena was in that.
Yeah, he was great.
He was super gay.
Good. So jacked, though.
I will suck your dick.
Forgot about that part. Yeah.
Go on.
Anyways, we're talking about LeBron James' social media because LeBron James is going what he calls Zero Black 23, and he is cutting himself off of all social media accounts until the end of the finals, so that once they win or they lose, then he can just focus on his basketball team. Is Pink Floyd playing in my head, or is that just okay?
That's me. Sorry, I'm
gotcha.
Trying to get some backing track.
And he does this every year, and every year he breaks his own rule of going on social media. Mm-hmm. There was the first year that he did that. And then someone was like, he just liked a booty pic on Instagram. That was 2 years ago. And last year he did this, and then as soon as they got to the finals, he just subtweeted Kevin Love for the entire series.
Oh, I do remember that.
And now this year he's
Kevin
gone
Love,
out.
Come on, though, that guy's frustrating.
Yeah, because he's on. Yeah,
he was terrible in the playoffs last year.
He was.
Yeah.
But they won the finals, so why do you really gotta?
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really matter when you're a champion, right?
And so this year he's gone, quote, Zero Black 23. And with that, he has released some shoes with it. You should pick those up at Foot Locker if you want to waste your money.
Probably
$200 on some
fully black LeBron James shoes.
Up past your ankles.
Right. To commemorate the fact that LeBron James doesn't use social media for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that
sounds smart.
Allegedly.
Hey, you got to make money,
right? And he uses all these other Twitter accounts throughout the playoffs. He owns something from Bleacher Report and another company he owns stock in, and he just uses their accounts during the finals.
What?
Right, so he breaks his own rules. And
that sounds right.
LeBron's got no rules.
What I'm asking you guys is, how long do you think it'll be until LeBron James doesn't go or actually uses social media?
I think he will never.
Legitly?
I think he can't stop, won't stop.
Right? Because he made this announcement today, and then, like, an hour later, he was in a video that he posted online of him and his teammates dancing.
Hey, well, he should leave that up to the organization, right? Like that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was his... Yeah, but still, like, if you're not going to be on social media, that in my mind, if I'm going to be off social media for the rest of May and a little bit into June, I'm not going to let people take photos of me or videos of me and put them up on the internet because then I'm technically on social media.
Yeah, you're breaking your own rules. You're a hypocrite. Anything you say is a lie.
Right? And I don't trust you
That's how I take
anymore.
it. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if I could stay off social media for a day.
Right?
No.
It's tough.
It's so hard.
I have to use the bathroom, and I need to be on my phone.
Duh.
Okay, and also,
where did you get our photos from?
There was some study that I heard that only 30% of people admit to using their phone while in the bathroom, which I'm like, there's no way that is true.
So I'm 33.3%. What about you, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I do.
There's 66.6.
I'm 100% I do.
There we go, 100%.
Yeah.
Math skills, guys.
Math, you can count on it.
Okay, by the way, I post all of our videos on our, not videos, but our stuff on our Facebook page, usually sitting on the crapper.
Well, good.
There we go.
I'm contributing.
That's good to know. So what my question is for you guys, when do you think LeBron James uses his own account, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and makes a post? How long?
He's going to wait until after to use his own.
Do you really think so, though?
That's my guess. That's my guess.
Okay, so you're going to go with after the finals, he's going to use his own.
The day of the finals. After the game's
second
over.
when he gets in the locker room.
He's going to be like, well done, boys, we did it. Or better luck next year, guys.
I'm going to subtweet you all until you quit my team. I'm going to fire the head coach.
He's pretty good about that.
Yes. Okay, so you say right after the finals for his own. How long until he uses one of his secret accounts?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Like tomorrow, basically.
His other Snapchat account.
Okay. Jeffrey, when do you think he's going to use his own account?
The second he gets in the locker room.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think he's totally going to get it. As soon as he gets in, he's like, we did it. We're champions. # whatever.
Oh, so you're taking the same as him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it looks like you guys are on the same page. I'm going to buck the trend here, if I may use a
big boy word.
A buck? Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all one syllable.
It's BUEWCKE.
It's French.
Close.
And I'm going to go with, I think he is going to start using his own Instagram account midway through this next series.
Okay.
Really?
As soon as he goes against John Wall and the Wizards, he's going to start using his Instagram account.
He does need to start, he's got followers, so they need content.
Right? Yeah, he's going to get notifications that he hasn't posted in a while, and that his
that might fuel his fire to keep going, though. That's what I'm thinking.
Or it might break his spirit, and that's what I'm anticipating.
So he's a mental midget.
But, he is a mental midget.
Oh, you're right, guys.
Okay, one selfie won't hurt.
One letter.
I was wrong.
One dick pic.
By the way, those are great LeBron James impersonations. Oh. But yeah, I think he's gonna start midway through the series. He's gonna pull out that Instagram and start liking some booty pics.
Mm-hmm. Go on,
and then I think
is he married?
Yes,
probably
to his high school sweetheart, and everyone makes a big deal about that. But he also hooked up with a bunch of. Anyways,
different story for different day.
I think he's gonna, as soon as he midway through, he's gonna start liking, and then he's gonna realize, maybe I should send a DM to someone, and then that DM turns into an Instagram story, a live video type of thing, and then he boomerangs himself shooting a free throw.
Yeah,
sounds right.
And then zero black 23 turns into white in the open.
Yeah,
there we go. There's our predictions on LeBron James.
Okay. Bron.
Lee
Brown. Come back to social media. We miss you,
I guess,
and make me right.
So what are we continuing with here, guys?
So the next thing is, because we're talking about lack of motivation that LeBron James has to stay off social media, I found another story about Kirk Cousins, quarterback for Washington, and he has a framed copy of a high school math test, quiz, not a test, a quiz that he took that he didn't prepare for, and he got a C+ on, 39 out of 50.
Better than I would have got.
Right? Like, I would study for a test and hope that I got a C+. That's where I'm at.
Shoot for the stars again.
Yeah. And, he made a big post on Instagram about it, and he's like, "This is what."
webpage?
He puts it up in his office, framed up, so that every day he knows that that's how good he gets when he doesn't prepare. He only gets C's.
Right. Okay,
and
I get
that
idea.
He needs to prepare every day so that he can do better. So my question for you guys is this: what from your high school would you use as motivation to do better today?
Matthew, would you like to go first?
No.
Okay, I think I have a scenario. This was my senior year, and I was playing junior hockey, and we had practices in the morning, and so we were forced to miss like our first class, and so this was kind of a complicated issue, and we tried to talk to our principal and rearrange something that we'd be able to make so many classes and still get our credits. And, and he gave us the big FU and said, nope, sorry, you're not going to be there the most of the time. No credits for you guys.
Wow.
So we were pretty bummed out. This is me and my buddy Pat. Pat.
He was the special guest last week.
Yes, exactly. So, so in this scenario, we had to take some distance learning classes where we have to do, like, basically teach ourselves biology and physics. So that was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
And so we just struggled, worked our ass off, and eventually we got the credits.
Right.
weren't the grades we were hoping. Probably didn't understand half of it, but we passed, got our degrees, whatever. At our high school,
equivalency.
Yes, exactly. So I'd say I would use that as motivation.
Okay. What motivates you? To what?
To never let anyone hold you down.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go next.
Get your hand off my penis!
Jeez. What a totally obnoxious thing to just say.
The principal did not do that.
But you did yell that often.
But that's also wrong.
Say no. No means no.
If the
principal is listening.
If the principal does try to touch your penis, please report it to the authorities.
Yes.
ASAP.
All right, I'll go next. Back in high school, I came out of middle school, and I was like, man, I know German. I'm going to be a foreign language expert. I'm going to learn German. I'm going to move to Germany, and I'm going to be like, it's going to be sweet because this is a cool language and stuff. I had a great time in middle school. Figured that would continue in high school. And in high school, I sat down in the class, and it was the most strict, least fun thing that I've ever done in my life. And, like, the first test was, like, the second day of school.
Oh, learning German wasn't fun?
Right? Like, I was used to, just learning how to tell stories and stuff and, using sentences and filling in the blanks.
So you had a good foundation.
Yeah, and this one was, you need to say this in German, and if you spoke English in class, you were out.
Wow, that's impressive.
So what I learned is that, and then I did really bad because as soon as I hit high school, lost all motivation to do anything at all. And
Don't blame you.
I ended up getting a D- in German, which is hilarious because no one ever does bad in foreign language. I tried to cheat all the time, and it never worked out. I had to sit by myself. And
in the corner with a dunce hat.
Yeah, basically. Der Dunce.
Der Dunce.
Der Doomkopf over there. And so what I would take out of that is that never expect to have fun when you're dealing with Germans because they aren't fun at all. And so I'm going to buck that trend, using that big word again, because I'm pretty German as myself. Right. And I'm going to be fun every time. And if I'm going to teach someone how to do something that isn't fun, I'm going to make it fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Joining me here
I don't know what that was, but yeah.
It sounded like you, which is really weird.
Yeah.
Was not me.
Did you just record your own drops? And then
Yes.
you're like,
It's all me talking.
Within like 10 minutes before we got here?
spice of meatball.
That's me.
Oh, that sounds right. My motivation is, I sucked ass in school.
Really?
Wow.
That
no
is
way.
That is the, like, I'm shocked.
Barely passed.
What?
I know.
This is
odd.
I'm shocked.
My mom owned a bar, so a lot of my weekends were Mom, can I take this? Yeah, just take it. Just where are you going? Oh, to Clayton's house. All right, just stay there. Okay.
So what was she giving you? What was the go-to?
Old Milwaukee.
America's best tasting beer.
Yeah, and Keystone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Keystone.
We got the shitty beer. We couldn't have like the Bud Lights or the Budweisers or anything good.
Damn.
We got high school beer.
High school beer. What was for me in high school when I went to a party? My mom would give me a 6-pack of Smirnoff, like the Smirnoff Ice.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah.
We have that.
Wow, you were the tough guy.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Scanner with his 6-pack of Smirnoff.
I remember being just
And
completely
leather.
shit-faced off 6 Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, great.
Oh, good time.
Thanks,
Anyway.
Mom.
Love you. By the way, I saw that she liked our Facebook page.
Yeah, my dad's commenting and stuff.
Yeah, I
cracking jokes.
I was like,
He should have ducked.
Oh, so great.
Okay.
He should have ducked.
So,
I really don't have much motivation.
Okay.
This is kind of a waste segment for me, though,
Hey,
because I'm terrible.
well, you could
I don't
say,
have motivation.
here's an idea. Okay, can I find the motivation for you?
Yeah.
Find it for me.
Okay. So, you did awful in high school.
Little
Just
bit.
god awful. You literally could not have done worse without failing.
We had a bell curve, thanks to
Thanks
Bush.
to the other stupid kids in South
Yeah.
Dakota for
Thanks,
getting
President Bush.
for getting you through high school. What I would say is this: do better.
Oh my God! Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, there we go. See, there we go. Motivation.
Okay,
motivated.
Ironically,
Frame it.
Ironically, I got a 3.5 in college.
Nice.
Is that weird?
That is weird.
How hard did you cheat in college?
I can't really. I cheated every day.
Didn't really.
Well, all my stuff was fire science and stuff I already knew, so that was easy.
Oh, nice.
In high school and in college, I got the exact same GPA to like the 100th.
Very consistent.
Yeah, like I got
Stay in par.
Got a 2.97 in both high school and college.
There you go.
Crazy, huh?
Just almost at
least
that
you can
3.
play.
Almost slightly above average. Go me.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
it
right.
wasn't much better.
So
either.
there we go. We found motivation. We're going to keep that going for the rest of our lives, and we are going to find some stuff to keep being motivated with every single week. And when we come back, we've got some misconnections. We're going to hit the post, and we're going to introduce you guys to a brand new challenge. It's the Beer Belly Sports Podcast.
Everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years?
Do you live in the boring suburbs but dream of living in a lonely castle on a windswept moor? Do you long to trade in your sweatsuit for a 100-pound suit of armor and swap your SUV for a noble stallion? Do you eat microwave dinners, all the while wishing you were roasting a suckling pig at a pagan banquet? Is your next ideal home improvement a moat? Well, get ready, Liberty City!
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park, it's the Medieval Millennium Fair. Our band of traveling minstrels, knights, and maidens oh so fair are ready to delight you with tales of the Black Death, witch burnings, and the joys of being a feudal serf. Forget about air conditioning and modern medicine. We've got all the leeches, spells, and potions you need at the Medieval Millennium Fair. Learn the art of cooking with turnips. Yum, yum. Buy genuine reproduction medieval artifacts including maces, double-handed battle swords, and one-size-fits-all chainmail. And this weekend only, pick up an authentic mechanical Lady of the Lake in Excalibur. It's perfect for your garden pond or swimming pool. And learn how to rid your condo of vermin using a penny whistle and a mysterious prancing German named Hans. The Medieval Millennium Fair, every weekend at Liberty City Park.
And welcome back to the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. What a rough life, huh? Welcome back. We got Kaner singing some Eagles for us.
Yeah, I just can't stop.
I mean, how can you not just sing along with this one?
Nailed those harmonies.
We're so good.
I can't get too high.
Debatable. All right, so...
Anyways, we have a couple more... we got 2 games coming up, and we have a new challenge that we want to introduce for next week, and we need everyone that listens to this podcast to participate in that as well. So listen up for that. We're going to play Hit the Post.
Heck yeah.
Yes, we are.
I will have an intro made for it next week.
It will be fixed in post.
It will be fixed in post.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I will introduce you guys as contestants.
Yeah. So who am I today?
Should we do a quick recap of the game just in case we have some new listeners?
Noobs.
Actually, Steve, you could probably do a better job explaining it with your radio terms.
Which no one else will understand. But anyways, here's what the name of the game is. Mitch gives us a song, and then he gives us where we're from, the mascot of the radio station, and he gives us a song. And then with that, we, as in Geoffrey and myself, and Kane will even do one as well.
Yeah, I might try again.
Might. Keyword is might.
And we are going to try to hit the post, which is we are going to try to hit the right when the beat drops or when the vocals start on the song. Yes. We want to be signing off and making it sound like a radio station.
And to be scientifically correct, I think we both tied last week.
We did. So I'm
lost.
still winning the overall challenge. If you guys
most
are
challenges,
I think it's 4-1.
Correct. That sounds right.
So,
4-1-1.
4-1-1.
Yeah. We tied it.
So we've got hit the post.
Yeah.
And,
so we ready?
Yeah. Who's going first?
Who do you want to go first?
So Matt went first last time.
Yep.
So
okay.
I guess we'll do Steve-O.
Okay. Who is? What is my station location?
So you are from Wilton.
Wilton.
Yes, the big town of Wilton.
Okay, the big W.
And your mascot is the Gator.
The Gator.
The Wilton Gator.
Welcome to Wilton. Here's the Gator.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You got this.
Good luck.
And is there any, so I'll provide you with the song?
Yeah, give me the name of the song, and then this time, can you just give us a countdown, and then we go?
I can count you in.
Okay, cool.
So the name of your song is Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Oh, what?
And,
he's going to nail this.
I guess. Well, I threw a couple lobs at you.
Okay.
A couple softballs.
Here we go.
So we'll get started with a little
Wilton,
Ace of Spades.
And it's the Gator.
The Gator.
Okay.
Do I count or do I just do
Just give me like a 3, 2, 1, and then play. All right, folks. Welcome to Wilton. We are rocking harder and heavier with the Gator. Here's Ace of Spades. I didn't say Motorhead, did I?
You didn't say Motorhead. I think you missed that post. I think you should come in on the lyrics. So I say no
Really?
go. I say no go on that one.
Oh my God! Because I kicked in right when the hook started, though.
Well, I say you came in on like the drum really or the But I'm gonna say no.
Wow. Okay.
Aw.
Boo, Steve-O.
Boo. All right,
I'm a tough judge. I'm much more strict.
Yeah, you got me. Like, I thought I nailed mine last time, and
I was pretty forgiving last week.
Or not for me. I think
we'll see how you do this week.
All right, I won't look over there.
Okay. So, yeah. Steve, would you like to, or I'll provide it again.
Yeah, you're the judge.
Yeah.
We will say you are from Calgary.
Calgary?
And your mascot is the buffalo.
Calgary and the buffalo.
The buffalo. And your song is Fortunate Son by CCR.
Ooh, we were just talking about how much you don't know about CCR, so that's good.
So, are you ready?
Hold on. Calgary
Buffalo.
and the buffalo.
CCR. Fortunate Son.
God, it feels like I should write this down. I think we would remember a lot better.
That's the fun part, is that you will forget and you will get it wrong.
Damn.
And I will laugh at you.
Well, I'm having a good time.
All right.
Calgary, the buffalo.
Calgary, buffalo. CCR, Fortunate Son.
Fortunate Son. Welcome back to Calgary and the Buffalo. Here's a good classic one. Oh, Fortunate Son. Here on WWF J 92.7.
Nailed it.
Boom! You never said the buffalo.
He did
Yeah,
not.
at the beginning.
Did you?
I think you said Calgary. I never heard buffalo.
We'll check it in post.
I'll check
All
it
right,
in.
fine.
I'll check it in post.
Good job.
Yeah, you did. You did good. That was a good one. Well done.
God, I think about it's gonna kick in any second. I can feel it. By the way,
Well
that's
done,
two
well
of them
done,
hit
well
in a row.
Good job.
You're doing.
Oh,
fantastic
good
job.
for you.
I wish I had that.
Ah, damn.
Oh, whatever. Let's
all right.
go.
So, are we just doing one each, or we?
Let's do a couple.
Yeah.
We can do a couple.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a
Well,
couple.
so we did one. We were gonna do one each, but since we're
I'm gonna
pretty low dose on sports,
Since it's so fun. Did we even talk about sports today? I don't think we did.
hockey,
LeBron,
and who gives a
hockey.
shit? Who gives a shit about NBA playoffs?
every game's just a blowout.
It is
Okay.
boring.
So we'll continue. Let's do. Steve-O, you are from Lakeville. Lakeville Loons.
The Lakeville Loon.
The
Minnesota.
Loon in Lakeville.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to keep it going with a little more CCR. Down on the corner.
Okay, down on the corner.
Down on the corner, CCR.
CCR, I'm out of Lakeville. I'm the
Lakeville
Loon.
Got it?
I think so.
Get it? Good. All right.
And welcome back to Lakeville's own Loon. We're headed down by the corner. Peek out your back window. It's the Loon. And we're going to have some crazy shits going down today. Oh, man, the acid kicked in, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay, here we go. It's Lakeville's own Loon with CCR.
Yes.
Had to ad-lib a little bit there.
That was a stretcher.
Tap
Stretch.
That's one of those where you're like, it's supposed to kick in here, but it doesn't until the end. Until it does.
Curveballs.
Yeah. Man, oh, man. So I got that one. All right, here we go.
So
Can we stump?
The score is 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. So this is for the win right here.
Ooh.
Hashtag
Here we
faith.
go.
Okay. So we will say we have Jeffrey is from Green Bay.
Green Bay.
And the Gambler.
Ooh, the Green Bay Gamblers, the junior hockey team.
USHL. Yeah. I cheated.
I cheated.
Okay, so we got Green Bay Gambler.
Gamblers.
And
Green Bay Gamblers.
your song is All Right Now by Free.
Ooh.
What?
All Right Now. You should know
You'll
this.
know this song.
Okay.
Yes. So All Right Now, Free.
Green Bay
Green
Gambler.
Bay Gambler.
Green Bay Gambler. Green Bay Gambler.
Ooh, this is going to be good.
Welcome back. You're live in Green Bay. It's the Gambler. What a great tune right here. Oh, I forgot. It's the artist. Free. All right now. Oh,
you
cheated.
cheated.
I forgot who it was.
You didn't even remember the band
Stomped all over the lyrics.
Yeah,
Showed a total disregard to this band. Oh.
You knew that song. Like
I
you
did.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I know this song.
All right, so it's 1-1.
It's 1-1, so we should do another one.
Should we do one more? This is the tiebreaker?
Okay. So I'm going to kind of freestyle one here and just throw it at you.
Okay. Freestyle!
We're going to go, so it's back to Steve-O.
Oh,
we will say that Steve-O is from Fort Francis, Ontario.
Fort Francis, Ontario.
My hometown.
Boo.
And your mascot is the Muskie.
The Muskie.
Which is my mascot in high school. So the Muskie in Fort Francis. And
use the actual call letters.
B93 FM. That's their actual station.
Is it?
But yeah. Okay, your song is Behind Blue Eyes by The Who.
Oh.
Okay, let me recap. I'm from Fort Francis.
Yes.
I am the Muskie.
Yes.
The Who. And Behind Blue Eyes.
Got it.
Okay.
It's a great song.
All right, folks, we're going to tune things down a little bit with a Who classic on Fort Francis's... Oh, it's so quick.
That was a quick one.
I thought it'd be a longer one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I got stumped.
Yeah, that was a fastball.
So, by the way, we're
stuck
both
one by me.
So we're still tied.
Right. So if you get this one, you win.
So it could be a walk-off.
It could be a walk-off.
Oh,
We'll see it. We'll see.
Am I nervous? Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Because I beat you last time.
Because tied last time.
Should I give him a really long one?
No, I can't drag on that long.
Give him Hotel California.
Oh, we did that already. That took
that
forever.
was a long one.
All right.
The unplugged version. It's like minute 16.
Okay. Your song.
Where am I at?
Where are you from? Where are you from? We'll say you are from Duluth.
Minnesota.
Okay.
And
Go
you
big
are
market.
Jeez.
Duluth, and you were the devil. The devil in Duluth.
Wow.
Welcome to Duluth. It is the devil. Welcome to the jungle.
Okay, your song is Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Ooh.
Simple Man, Lynyrd Skynyrd,
Simple
the devil
Man.
in Duluth.
Yeah, see, that's why I want to write this
got
shit
this.
down.
You got to think
Devil-
on your feet.
The devil from Duluth. It's
Lynyrd
simple.
Skynyrd, Simple Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's simple.
Welcome back. Live in Duluth. It's the devil. Here's Simple Man from Lynyrd Skynyrd. Only on WWF J95.6.
You didn't get it.
Oh, man. How long?
Come on, stretch it, man. Stretch it.
Hey, you can never go too short. You just got to keep talking.
Just got to keep going.
So I'm going to call that a miss. I'm going to call that a miss.
there you
That was a
go.
good
That was-
one. That was
man.
like a
I knew it
30
was
second
Could have
one.
been rocking
You
at
coulda-
666 on your AM dial.
Yes.
Damn it.
Oh, man.
I suck.
So,
do we
did it tie again?
It's still
We're still tied.
You guys both suck.
I get
Somebody needs to hit a
Coming
walk-off.
from the worst
Screw you,
DJ.
Tanner.
Coming from the worst DJ.
Do you want to do one here? I'll hook up my phone. real
No. Should I?
Well, we should wait
Yeah,
for
you
it.
should.
Let
Yeah,
him
let's like. Do you guys want to do another one?
Yeah, we
Okay,
got to
one
finish
more.
ours.
We'll do
We
one
gotta-
more.
I got to win.
Okay. Steve, I think I got one for you that hopefully you should get.
1, 4, and 1.
Hopefully.
Okay, so you are from Bismarck,
Bismarck.
the Bobcat.
Bobcat. Okay.
Also a junior hockey. I'm just using hockey teams. I
Bismarck
think.
Bobcat.
Yeah, so you are the Bismarck Bobcat, and your song is Over the Hills and Far Away by Led Zeppelin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bismarck's own Bobcat, keeping us wild here in the middle of nowhere. We go over the hills, that one hill that you Mary hangs out on. We, just climb on over there and hang out with my grandma. She doesn't live there no more. But we're hanging out. It's a long set of favorites with a classic from Led Zeppelin. And it's going to fool me right here. But it's not going to go quite yet. We still got things going on. We got tickets to give away this weekend. Be sure to text in for your chance to win. It is Bismarck's Bobcat 1079 with Led Zeppelin, Over the Hills and Far Away. A classic rock station in the middle of bum hell nowhere. Bismarck's own Bobcat. Here's Led Zeppelin's Over the Hills and Far Away. Keeping us rocking.
Ooh, I know what? Hey, he stretched the hell out of that.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll say, yeah, that was
All right,
good. Yeah.
now I need a tie.
Yes. or
to force overtime.
Yeah, to force
and
overtime.
you got to nail it. I'm not going to just give it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to be a tough one.
Like he
how
has
long?
to be- like
How
he's
long?
being
Can
Otis.
how long can this
Okay.
game go? Hey, the people love it, right?
They do.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to keep it going with a little. Okay. Matt, you are from.
Yes. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Home of the Stampede.
Would you like that?
That's right. I've been there quite a few times. I lived there for 5 years.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll give you that because you struggle with remembering. So
Thanks.
Yeah, you'll give
Thank
you
you,
the
dyslexic.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota. What's your
Stampede.
Also,
You played against
also,
them?
yeah. There you go.
That's why I said it.
Yeah. So your song is "The Weight" by the band.
Oh. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a good one.
Welcome back, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. This is one of the greatest songs ever. And we're walking here on the... I knew I was getting close.
Oh no!
I am the winner.
Champion
I am the winner.
Steve-O.
Yes, 5-1-1.
Damn it.
I did it,
That
folks.
was it was a little quick one, but
It was a tricky
It was
quick one.
it was doable.
Threw a good slider at me. A backdoor
Pulled
slider.
a string on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Damn.
Steve-O, congratulations.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
I'll
So you can leave that up.
All right.
Load
So
up
that was Hit the
and-
Post, guys.
Hit the post.
Now that
Great song. I just want to keep playing it. We can't wait to do it. I can't wait to do our karaoke.
And you put the load right on me. Oh, yeah. With all these words, karaoke, it's a thing because we sing along to the songs we play. All right.
Okay. I just want to throw this out there. Steve, how many times have you sang in your studio?
I sing in my studio every day.
Me too. Well, when I did. All day, every day.
if I had a studio to sing in, I would.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'd sing my little heart out.
And I did. When I was by myself in Sisseton at KBWS, I was by myself every day. My program director didn't come in till like 11 or noon, and I'm done at 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, deuces.
A lot of alone time.
Yeah, a lot of alone time at 5 in the morning.
Damn, that's early.
It is.
I'm a big singer in the car. Whenever I'm by myself, I howl.
Okay.
Big road trips, I sometimes lose my voice by the time I get there.
Like 2 hours, like, I don't know if I should do this.
You know, you get,
It drops
it's
an
a-
octave
it's
by
a-
the time I get down there.
It's a great time to
Get
practice.
to Fargo, I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah. But hey, we should move on to misconnections because I got a couple of good ones.
Yeah, good ones.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We are not doing News of the Weird because I came a little late, unprepared. Normal show prep that I don't do. I like take the esoterical.
For shame.
Yeah, I like take the esoterical approach to everything and just kind of look at highlights and like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's
Close
okay.
enough. It's kind of like the mantra of ours.
How are we doing on time?
Oh, we good.
Oh, yeah.
Not even an hour.
Oh,
All right.
cruising.
Well, cool. I got a couple of ones, a couple of good ones, a couple of desperate ones, and a couple of ones that I think they put them in the wrong section, to be honest.
Oops.
So here we go.
Are we ready?
I think. Are you ready?
Yeah.
They're all ready.
Are you ready?
There we go. This one is titled Driving from Wadena. Man looking for woman. I was driving in front of you, seeing you dancing in the mirror and looking. Tried to have my brother give you a number through the window. Realizing you probably could not see it, I pulled into a store. Would like to get to know you. You seemed energetic and fun. Respond with the type of vehicle I was driving. This guy was skinny, 6 feet tall. And he's also single.
I didn't know he was 6 feet tall.
It says it on there.
How fast can he run a 40?
How many reps of 225 you got? It's like a tail of a tape.
Nice.
This one, a couple of short ones, so just bear with me, folks. This one is Science Museum. Anyone been to the Science Museum recently?
Everybody hurt. Sorry, that's a good song.
You
Science
were-
Museum, yes, I've been.
Here we go. In Bemidji, man looking for woman. You were there with your kids, and I was there with my kids and their mother. You were wearing a beautiful dress, and we locked eyes a few times. I'd like to talk to you. Get this. That's really
That
weird.
was it?
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
whole thing.
wow, that
this
is
guy,
short. That didn't last
This
long.
guy wanted to hook up with a chick that he met at the Science Museum with the mom of his kids.
Oh, wow, that's greasy.
Right?
Greasy.
Damn. I was thinking that it was he saw a yummy mummy and wanted some of that.
Yummy
But
He did, but he was also with his own yummy mummy.
Nice.
That happens.
Yeah, it does.
Not nice.
Cheating is bad.
So here's one that just does not make any sense, but it's.
Is this like the Catholic one?
That's
that
what
we
we're
have?
all about on the Beer Belly Sports Podcast.
If it makes sense, I don't want to read it. This one's called "Looking for Anne." Man looking for woman. I am looking for Anne, short for Antoinette. I don't remember her last name, but she lived in Killeen, Texas from 1993 to 95. At least that's when I knew she was there. She had a friend named Amy as well. I don't remember her last name either. We used to hang out together when our husbands were in the field. Her husband was named Craig or something like that. He was in the Army. Anyways, if you know her or think this sounds like someone you may know, let her know about this ad with 2 Ds. Because, hey, stupid. I would like to see how she's doing and apologize for not keeping in contact with her over the past 20 years.
Wow, long time.
Keep in mind, this man knew this woman who lived in Killeen, Texas.
Killing Texas.
Yeah.
Who in the hell lives in Texas? I doubt that they're going to find him.
Right.
Good luck.
And here's one for, which is really just weird. They definitely put it in the wrong spot. It's called Pregnant Woman, Empty House for 2 days. Hey, my husband's away and I want to play today and tomorrow. Must be discreet at DDF. I am really...
What?
I am...
DDF?
Yeah, down to...
Down to...
down to... and
DTF.
here's a great description. I am really young, hot, looking, sexy woman. If you want to hook up, then hit me up.
Don't know how to...
Yeah.
I don't know grammar.
Here's another one. It's called Age is No Problem. It's very short. Age is... It's no problem. I would very much like to show tits. Please message me and we'll send you a pic.
There you go.
So if you guys want to see some tits...
There's got to be an app for that, right?
I'm sure it is. I think it's called Tinder.
Yes.
Let me
What
find
is
out.
that?
But anyways, those are your Bemidji misconnections. A little bit desperate, a little bit sad,
Hey, that's what...
A little bit of weird.
little bit of
Love is desperate.
aggressive tit pics are always good. But there we
Occasional
go.
dick pics.
Can't go wrong, right?
Can't go wrong with dick
at least,
pics.
At least I didn't run into any dick pics.
No.
That's like a
You almost got
success story.
catfished.
Almost.
Almost.
But I wouldn't. I'm not falling for it.
That's right.
Not doing it. Not that I'm going to do anything like that.
I know you won't.
So, anyways, that's the Beer Belly Sports Podcast. What did we learn today?
Oh, yeah. What did we learn?
You guys go first.
Well, I learned that LeBron James is definitely going to be using social media at some point during his finals appearance, which is inevitable.
Speaking of what we learned, we got to also mention, we got to preview something.
Oh, yeah. You're right, guys. We do have a new challenge that's going on, and this is something that it doesn't take any skill whatsoever to be able to do, except for a little creativity, and you don't need to pick any sports at all. It's called the Bow Wow Challenge. And Geoffrey ran across this on the internet. Do you want to explain it?
Sorry, this is a great song.
Oh, Jackson Brown.
What it is, the Little Bow Wow Challenge is, it's kind of, you got to fake it till you make it kind of type thing.
Yeah.
So let's say like you're on a beach. This is one that I saw original. If you're on a beach and stuff, you hold up like, like your legs are like in the beach, but it's really not. You pull away and take another photo. It's just your fingers in front of your screen.
Nice.
Essentially, you're trying to fool the audience with your first picture and then show the reality and how sad it is in the second photo.
That's basically what this is about, and we
Yes.
want people to go out and do that here in our listening area. Just send us your best Bow Wow Challenge video or pictures, and we're going to post one each throughout the next week, whether on both our Twitter and our Facebook page.
It may be dirty. It may not be.
I hope it's not dirty. Let's not do any dirty ones.
Well, depends how many drinks I have.
Let's be creative, guys.
Okay. So You'll
Mine's
see
not
them.
creative.
We'll post up a couple of examples this weekend, and then we'll post ours next week.
Correct.
And everyone that sends us some, those will also get posted.
Yes, we will share and favorite and all the above.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Bow Wow Challenge, make it happen.
So what else did we learn?
back to what we
sorry,
learned.
go back to that.
Back to what we learned. I learned that Mitch can run a board pretty well. He's playing all the hot tunes today.
Hot hits in 1974.
That's fine. The good tunes.
It's your boy,
It's your boy.
DJ Boy.
DJ, it's a boy.
DJ, it's
DJ,
your boy.
no request.
That sounds right. What I also learned that I have a chance to win this NHL bracket. Slight chance.
You do. Yeah,
I mean,
you just
it all
gotta
depends
hope
on your-
those Predators don't keep playing like they're playing.
You're right.
I have zero chance.
Yeah.
I learned that,
Yeah,
but
you're done.
I did not come in last.
I did lock up third place.
Nice.
That's a medal.
Solid.
That's
That's
a bronze
good.
medal.
Yeah.
I get a chance to go.
Canada's really good at getting those, especially in the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's either your first or last type scenario with me. So if I see your wife,
Yes.
I'm gonna probably get in her face. One, because she's from Wisconsin.
Yes.
I mean, it'd be worse.
Whoa.
I just relax. It would be worse. I mean, I would really get in her face if she was from Iowa. Not a fan of Iowa.
Not an Iowa fan.
Not an Iowa fan. Great. Do we have time for a great quick story?
Sure.
That closes out. Good story. The Gophers won the pick for the first time in a long time against the Hawkeyes. I was down in Des Moines, and I wore my Gophers shirt, and I was pretty lit downtown Des Moines.
Getting lit.
Wearing my Gopher stuff. I was kind of flipping off a few Hawkeye fans. But a few football players about your size, Steve-O, right beside
There's
me.
a lot of strong farm wrestling
I
boys
know.
down there in
Yeah.
Iowa.
I know.
But you're feeling brave because you had big people around you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
A couple,
This should be fun.
Yeah, I know.
some liquid confidence.
Yeah, there was quite a bit that night. Anyways, yeah, that's my quick story. Go ahead and...
Oh, what did I learn?
Yeah, what'd you learn?
I learned that we can find motivation from within thanks to, what was his name?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Cousins.
Yes. So
You like that?
always keep your head up.
You like that.
And give it 110% and put pucks in deep.
There you go.
Who's got to keep driving to the board, driving to the net?
Yes.
That sounds like a great podcast, guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could all make it. We'll be back at Lazy Jacks
We will.
again next week. And we'll talk about our NHL draft. And we'll see if LeBron James goes on social media. For Geoffrey, Kaner, my name's Steve-O. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week.
Well, he's actually gone. Will we ever forget him? Who? You know, what's his name?